If you guys could pick 5 artists that describe your music taste, what would those 5 artists be? You got to pick one hip hop artist.
Just one?
Minimum. You can do more. Minimum one hip hop artist.
That describe my musical taste.
Like if somebody was like, what type of music does Terry like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a sample size for who I am musically, who I like.
So it can be interchangeable. It's not just hip hop.
I need at least one.
I could do mine.
Yeah, me too.
I would do Fonte,
Okay.
Odyssey, Radiohead, Flying Lotus, Little Dragon.
Dang.
I do Kendrick, Outkast.
Dang, Lone, you ran that all, and that was only 2 rappers.
Kendrick, Outkast.
Yeah.
Dang. Easier not for y'all, not though. Okay.
I feel like a lot of it overlaps, though. You know what I mean? Like, Fonte could overlap with, I like him.
Odyssey.
I've never thought of just 5. I'm trying to narrow it down to just 5.
Is that too short?
I could do 5. I could do 5 on top of my head. You know.
Shoot them off. Let's go.
New Edition.
Oh.
Ghostface Killer.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam.
Nice.
Was not expecting that.
I did not see that coming. Nice.
Yeah, like,
Jeremy
don't do that. That is not. I don't even know Pearl Jam like that. That is not Pearl Jam.
It's kind of close.
Yeah.
Jeremy, stop,
gosh,
man.
I don't know why I'm blanking.
Cut it out, man.
I grew up on Pearl Jam.
Cut it out. What's the name of that song so I can look it up?
Jeremy Spoken.
Oh, it's Jeremy. Okay. All right.
Jeremy.
Jeremy Spoken, man.
It don't sound like that, though.
Jeremy Spoked.
It does, though.
It spoke. He speaked it.
Hey, do it one more time. Do it one more time.
Jeremy Spoken. That is it. Jack.
Curtis Mayfield.
Okay.
Oh. You digging into the errors. I like that.
Well, no, and it's just like when you my musical taste.
Yeah.
Like
Mine is all over the place,
Curtis
but-
Mayfield birthed so many things.
Right.
Can somebody in the chat give me 5, by the way?
I got to give 5 still.
And then
Go Smooth
yeah, I have to put I have to put Outkast in there.
Yeah. I got to go with
Because they birthed
Outkast.
so many things that I enjoy now. Like Curtis and birth, New Edition birth. And if I got somebody come off the bench, it's Luther Vandross.
So
So that sounds crazy.
See, that's where I was going to go too.
Recap yours for me again.
New Edition,
Right.
Pearl Jam,
Right.
Curtis Mayfield, Outkast.
Who's the other?
The Luther.
Pearl, did you say?
Oh, I guess Luther would be my 5th.
And Luther.
Yeah.
No, you said he was coming off the bench, right?
Oh, hold on. Or did I? Or
Did
was
you
that-
say Pearl Jam?
Yeah, I said Pearl,
Yeah, you said
Pearl Jam,
Pearl
New
Jam.
Edition, Curtis Mayfield.
Outkast.
Oh, Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface.
Outkast, Luther's coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Ghostface.
I'm going to say,
I need
I
a
like
bench
that.
player.
well, say yours again.
Yeah, do yours again.
All right, so Fonte.
Yep.
And
Odyssey.
Ice-T. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Fonte, Odyssey,
Yep.
and then Radiohead, Little Dragon, and Flying Lotus.
Was it Flying Lotus?
Yeah, he did say
He said Flying Lotus.
And then I think off the bench would probably be like I don't know.
Koji Kondo.
No, I mean maybe somebody like Kendrick because he's crossed genred a little bit, but I already kind of crossed the genres a little bit. So
Are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's go.
Outkast, Kendrick, Parliament Funkadelic.
Nice.
Man. I just had it. Stevie Wonder.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
that's
New Edition is pretty important.
New Edition is important.
Pretty important, but I don't want to say the same people that he said.
I mean, but if it's real though,
I mean, yeah.
It's real.
If it's real though, you gotta say what you got, because I'm gonna double up both of y'all on one of them.
Yeah, it's real, but I'm gonna add somebody else.
Okay.
Let's go Anita Baker.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
that's.
I can dig it.
I'm gonna go Outkast, Stevie, Coltrane, Hall & Oates.
Okay.
No. And
Green Day.
no, not Green Day.
Godsmack.
No. Definitely not Godsmack. Wake up.
Go ahead and
Man,
put
that
on
last
makeup.
one. That last
What's that
one
one
is,
group that white people say is real bad, but like I'm like I don't
In Marvin. I'm sorry. In Marvin.
Yeah, I can dig Marvin.
What is it? It's a group. It's a rock group.
I know you're talking about
System of a Down.
Nickelback.
Nickelback. Why do white people like y'all big Nickelback jokes all the time? I'm
They
like, are they
can't
that
stand
bad?
I don't-
You know.
Excuse me.
Yep. Let's see. What time is it?
I don't mess with Nickelback.
9:16.
Somebody bought them Nickelback records.
I could throw Red Hot Chili Peppers in there as a wild card though.
Okay.
Hey, Hall and Oates got heat.
I mean,
they got heat.
I don't know. I think what I chose is pretty much what I listen to.
I actually could have put Outkast just covers everything for like they just cover so much. That's just like a super group for me. Like they take care of a lot. But Coltrane's my favorite jazz artist, so
and I
got to have Stevie too, man. Like
and I was lucky enough to see Luther in his prime.
Luther was that dude.
Power Love tour at the St. Louis Checker Dome.
Luther was that guy. I ain't mad at. I'm not mad at that.
And the thing is, I remember my parents took me, and I only wanted to go because En Vogue was there.
Shout out to En Vogue.
And I was like,
shout out to them.
I'll go.
I'll be hating on En Vogue.
I'll go see, and I'll sit through this whole, this Luther. Now, mind you, like, if you're a certain age, and I'm 45, you know a certain amount of Luther Vandross music just through osmosis of growing up in a black household. And then I didn't realize not only did I know those songs, but I loved them.
Yeah, they still go today.
And
they still go today.
Yeah, Luther and I've seen so many shows. That's still the best concert I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Power Love tour.
That's tight. I wish I could have got to see Luther.
Yeah, and it was just and came out when his sparkly jackets and his shiny curl and
I'm sure
ended the show with the best things in life for free.
Hey,
and,
man.
and because one of his backup singers was Lisa Fisher, and she had she won a Grammy that year with How Can I Ease the Pain, and he let her sing that
what
song.
Soundtrack
during
was that on?
Oh, which one?
Best Things in Life are Free.
More Money.
More Money. That's it.
Tell me how.
And like I had to send somebody down like a wormhole. I was like, because they love 3 6 Mafia, but I was like,
how could I? Oh my!
How do you not know this record and you love 3 6 Mafia? And it was like, this is the sample for Late Night. I think it was like the song Late Night Creep. I was like, how did you not pick up on that? They didn't even change it that much.
_𝗀𝗱𝗚 just really messed me up because y'all know he like 16, so. He has
_𝗀𝗱𝗚, how old are you for real? Like before
He's
always
17.
See,
because he always be trying to be like, you don't remember
like
this. It'd be something
14
from
years old,
2015. Be like, he don't remember that.
He was born in like 2010 or something. So
math is horrible.
Horrible.
_𝗀𝗱𝗚 says MJ, which I feel bad for not, or Prince.
Michael Jackson. I mean, I
go without saying?
almost say Michael Jackson is a given for me.
Okay.
Michael Jackson is kind of
a given for everybody.
Yeah.
We'll set him to the side then.
Yeah, for a certain age period, like we used to play like somebody had to be Michael Jackson, everybody else had to be the Zombies.
Well, Lone hates Michael Jackson. So
I'm not a fan.
Michael Jackson, Kendrick, Doom, Ye, and Frank Sinatra.
You know what?
_𝗀𝗚 you grew up in the house. It might have been.
If you had asked me this 5 years ago, Kanye would be part of that conversation. Kanye is still one of my favorite artists of all time.
Yep.
Regardless of what he's into, what's going on, he will always be old Ye in my personal opinion.
Look, I'm not going to take them old albums away from him, but
you can't.
There's more years of me not liking Kanye than liking Kanye at this point.
I can't say the same thing.
No, it's about close for me too. As soon as
stopped
he started selling those Confederate flag jackets at his concerts to his white fans, that's when I checked out.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy was
2010, right?
When I started going down. Yeah.
That was 12 years ago.
Yeah, so
up until then, he had me. Up until then.
It was about 50-50.